Hey, welcome. In this video, I will share with you how you can use the Veo 3 model not just to generate a single clip like this one, but to generate a full short film just like this. Okay, let me show you a short film that I created and also shared on my LinkedIn page. Okay, let's watch it together.
I started my business for freedom. Now I'm always burned out.
Because I'm the content creator, customer care rep, ad manager, basically chief everything officer.
Feels familiar? You're definitely not alone. It's the reality for so many founders and freelancers. What Lara lacks isn't more hustle. It's a smart AI system working 24/7 without her burning out.
Now, maybe your biggest challenge is you don't know where to start. That is where Amber comes into play. The AI for marketing and business growth is a 5-week accelerator by Genevit that shows you how to turn prompts into profits, regardless of your current knowledge about artificial intelligence.
One more thing. I'm not real. Genebit prompted me to life just to tell you about Amber. Go lock in your spot now at genebit.com/Amber before they prompt me into another video.
Now, what you just watched was created using AI, basically using the Veo 3 model. And at the end of this video, you would also be able to create your own short movies or short films with AI. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I would like to mention is this. As at the time I made that first video, the only place you could access the Veo 3 model was just on the Google Flow or Gemini application, and there I also shared how you can access it for free, right? I'll put the link to this tutorial in the description. But then, in case you didn't want to go through that route, this is another option for you. So I will also be sharing like other platforms where you can access the Veo 3 model. The most popular one here is Canva. I know most people use Canva, right? So Canva now has the ability to generate videos. By the way, all of these tools or platform I'm about to share with you are using Veo 3 model at the back end, right? So just go to Canva and navigate to where you have this Canva AI. Then click on create video clip and type in your prompt and you are good to go. So that's one platform. Another platform is Fal.ai, also Replicate. So they are kind of very similar. They offer almost the same thing. Now, to use Fal.ai platform or Replicate platform, you need to have a GitHub account. Now, GitHub is actually meant for developers, but then you don't need to be a developer or programmer. Some of these AI tools, right, you need to just connect your GitHub account to use them. So just create an account there. Once you create an account, then you sign in with your GitHub. That's all. Once you do that, you can just use the search bar and search for Veo 3. So they mostly host a different model. It could be any model at all from any company. So just search for Veo 3 and you'll be able to access it. Also, the same thing for replicate.com. Just search for Veo 3. You'll be able to access it. Now, let me also mention the cost attached to all of this model. Now, for Canva, you would have like free 5 generations if you're on the paid version pro plan of Canva. Interesting thing is, if you just want to try it out, Canva also offers like a month free trial. So if this is your first time using Canva, you can just try it out or just upgrade. Most times it's kind of affordable, right? And for this platform, they are quite expensive. Yes, for this, let me refresh this. I think it is $6 per generation. Can you see? $6 per video generation, because Veo 3 generates 8 seconds, so they charge you like 7 cents per generation. I think the same thing applies to Replicate and Fal platform, so you can go check it out. And then we have Manus as well. So Manus is a general purpose agent that could do so many things. If you want to pay for a plan, I would advise you check out Manus, because you'll not just be using it for video generation, right? You'll be using it for image generation, presentation generation, and even having access to agentic AI, which I would kind of do and share some other use cases, you can use this link you're currently seeing on your screen, adelekesam.com/Manus. It's not a sponsored content, but then that is my referral link in case you want to check out Manus. Meanwhile, Manus will give you 1,900 credits, which you can use. So they will charge you by credits, not per video generation. So yesterday when I shared this video on my LinkedIn, I actually got some good feedback. But when I shared it, I also included some prompt best practices. All of these rules, you might not need to always remember them every time you want to craft with Veo 3. Now, what I did was to now create like a GPT assistant to help you craft prompts that follows all of these guidelines, all of these instructions, and I'll share that with you quickly. By the way, if you're active on LinkedIn, go follow me on LinkedIn. I share some posts you won't see me share on other platforms. So here is the AI assistant for crafting your video prompt optimized for Veo 3 model. To access this, just go to adelekesam.com/Veo 3 or visit the link you are currently seeing on your screen. I'll put some of these links in the description of this video as well. And again, in case the link changes, you're unable to access, just come to my website, adelekesam.com. I would have added it somewhere here. These are my other GPT assistant, so I would have added it somewhere here. So just come check it out. All right, now there are 3 parts to using this assistant. So if you have your script, like you have a video script written already, whether generated with AI, written by yourself, whatever, you could use this option. But then if what you need is just want to generate one clip, just one thing, that's all, use this option. But then if you have not written the script, you have an idea of what you want to generate in your head, you can use this idea to short film. So I'll just walk you through, not everything, but I'll just show you briefly how you can use them. So I'll click on script to film. You want to ensure you have all of these covered, like main character, setting a location, what is being said, is it just a voiceover or on-camera dialogue. On-camera dialogue is when you have someone, a character, talking to the camera, right? So that is what this is all about. Another command here is up. So in case you want to refresh, you see every other option here. So we have script to film, we have one scene prompt. So let me just copy this. So these are short commands that can help you go around. Then idea to short film. You can see now the one scene prompt is asking you to provide these details: narration style, character details, gender. Now let me state this clearly. This might look lengthy, 1 to 10 questions, why, and all of that. If you just want to generate something very fast, just write what you want to generate, provide the details. It could be very short, provide the details and tell the AI assistant to deduce the rest. Simple. But then I purposely have all of these options available to you so that you could customize it to your taste, but you don't need to answer everything. So just provide the details you can provide and tell it to deduce the rest. Simple. Now that is for the one-off prompt. But then my focus for this particular video is creating short films, right? So we'll be focusing more on this script to film or idea to short film. Now let's start with this script to film. So let's say script to film. Oh, we have done that already, but let me just copy it again. Now you can see it is asking for these details. Like I said, if you have your script written already, just copy and paste it here. Just make sure it have some of these details. And if you don't have it, tell it to also deduce. Just provide some details that will help the AI or guide the AI. So that's one. Now, in case you do not even have a script to use at all, right? You just want to build everything from scratch. You can use idea to short film though, you'll still be good to go. But then I created this particular prompt template that you can use. I would also share this particular link. I will share with you all. But then to access it, just go to adelekesam.com/script. You see the link. I'll put all of this link in the description as well, so don't worry. But then you can also screen grab this. Okay, so I've created this for you. Now this is if you want to have full control over what you are generating. For example, let's say you are creating a marketing video, a brand video, a promotional video, corporate video that requires some context. So there are some details that needs to be there. But if you just want to, let's say, create short films or short movie for Faceless YouTube channel, just about any storyline, you might not even need all of this. Maybe this first category, you can provide the input for this. If you just want to create something random, you are not specific, so just provide these details. Or team idea, okay, I want to create a love story of a boy breaking the heart of a girl or lady. I'm not saying, I'm just giving an example here. Right? So I'm just saying, right, just give brief description. So just provide this and ask it to deduce the rest. So AI is smart enough and intelligent enough to deduce every other thing. Yeah, but listen carefully. This is in 2 stages or 2 steps if you are going this route. So first is to provide context. Now, if it is just something random, you want something generic, not too specific, provide just this part and let the AI deduce the rest. But then if you want to have full control, more like a director have control over the movie and all of that, so you want to have full control over everything, go through everything you have here. You can see what is your main character, you can give it a name, right, so that you can always reference it. Age or age range, you could say in his 30s, mid-age, whatever, young, old. Ethnicity, this is just to help you with the appearance of whoever your character will be. Now, like I said, if this thing is not important for what you are doing, just skip them. So you just copy everything, all of the context you have provided. If you have been to any of my classes, there is this prompt framework I use, CIA, context, instruction, and format. Context is what you have provided above. Instruction is what you are saying you are the most sought after Hollywood screenwriter, this. Then A is append format. That is a simple framework that you can use for crafting any prompt. And this is the format we are looking at. So it will craft the scenes based on this format you have provided and then the number of scenes you have specified. And once you do all of this, you have your script ready to go. This might look like a long process, but then, like I said, if you're after quality delivery, excellent work, trust me, you want to go this route. And you can see if you want to access the video prompt generator, just use this link at adelekesanya.com/video3. But to access this prompt guide itself, go to adelekesanya.com/scripts. The AI will provide you all of those details, right? It will have written your script for you. So once you have that script written, just copy it and click on script to film on the video prompt generator and paste the script and you are good to go. Let's do something. Let's do this very fast. Now, because I'm recording this video, personally, I'll not be filling all of these details. I just want to use this as an example, right? So I have an existing chat conversation already on ChatGPT. Now, this is a good thing if you want to create a video for your business and you already have conversation on a particular chat. Now, that chat already has context about your business or let's say product, project, whatever thing you are working on. So I'll just say everything below. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because one, this particular chat has context about what I'm about to do, and I've also crafted this very short script, but then I want to format it properly now. So let's see, I've not tried this before anyway, so I just want to see how it will look like. Good, so you can see it has already deduced, or it is deducing everything for me. Like I said, I've already had so many conversations regarding this business, right? So it knows some of the things I have in mind. So you can also do the same thing if you have a chart, just copy everything and tell it to deduce. And the good thing is you can see everything. Can you see? You can see everything. You can make changes. This will make your work faster, right? Let me just go with this one. Now you can see it has filled up the whole details, A, B, C, like everything. Now go through what it has generated for you. You can even put it on a Google Doc, go through everything, make some changes if you want to, but for the sake of this video, I do not have the time. So let's say I copied this, I'll just paste it here. I'll remove this other information, brand colors, integrate sub to. Okay, I'll just leave those details too. They could help. Even though you are meant to just provide the script and that is it, I would also include all of the details, right? So it adds even more context. So let's send this in. Like I said, I've not go through this process personally before. There you have it. So it has crafted scene 1 of 3. I think it is 3 scenes, right? Yeah, 3 scenes. So we have scene 1 of 3, scene 2 of 3, and scene 3 of 3. Can you see that? Now, the essence of this particular process is to have continuity, consistency in your film. Because anybody could you can just prompt, and you are good to go. And just have different generations and you're okay, you are good to go. But then if you want to have a film that is coherent and makes sense, you want to go through this process. So at the back end, everything has been done in such a way that everything transitions from one scene to another to make everything make sense. And if you pay attention, you see the last scene, of course, there should be like a call to action. You can see it has included the call to action. So I just thought of using this as example. And just like that, you have all of the scenes you need. If this would be like a 1 minute video, 5 minute video, you can do the same thing. And once you have all of these, your work is like almost done. Copy each of the prompts and then go to any of the tools I've shared with you earlier. It could be Canva, it could be Veo 3 inside of Google Flow or Gemini AI. It could be File, Replicate, Manus, whichever one, just use them. I created this particular assistant specifically for this particular video tutorial, and I'll also be sharing this prompt with you. The only thing you can do to appreciate what I've just done is to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment. I appreciate your comment, give me feedback, drop comment, and also hit the subscribe button, very important. I take out time to create tools that will help you use AI better. So once you have all of this done, you can now copy your prompt, and of course, please always check your prompt if there is anything you want to change. Remember, Veo 3 model at the moment is kind of expensive. In fact, that is why we have to go through all of this process, because one, it is quite expensive. That's just the truth. So you don't want to make any mistake. If it is just like normal ChatGPT chat, whereby you can send as many chats as possible, you don't need to be very, very careful of how you prompt it. But in this case, it's more like working on a budget. I give you $100, I want you to make a film for me, which you can start doing and start making money doing that. So you can go to Veo 3 model. Good. Now let me also share something with you. There is an update. As at the time I made that video, we only had one option for Veo 3. Now that option costs 100 credits per generation. Can you see? 100 credits per generation. But the good news is they also released like another model, another version of Veo 3, which is called this Veo 3 fast model. And this one is just 20 credits per generation, which is quite cheap, one, and the quality as well is okay. The video I shared with you, in fact, you can see this video here. The video I shared with you was generated, everything was generated using this particular model. Can you see? Veo 3 fast model. And it's just 20 credits. So if you watched that previous video that I did, just go to adelikesami.com/VEO. It will give you access to 1000 credits for free, which means you can generate up to 50 clips. And make sure you select one output. You don't want to gamble with two outputs, right? Unless you're probably on the ultra version. Now, once you generate your video, I always advise you upscale. You can click this upscaled, so you can upscale the quality for free. There is no additional credit charge. So that's one thing. You can download to your device and then maybe put into any video editor. Now, the good thing about Canva is it has inbuilt editor. So once you are done putting all of your clips together, you can just use Canva editor, maybe make some changes, put your branding like logo directly on Canva, then you export if you know how to use Canva very well. Or just download them if you are using, let's say this, download it and import into your video editor. But then if you don't want to go through all that stress, once you generate an video, you see add to scene. So you can click on add to scene in the order you want. you can see now we have a scene created. Then you can click on this particular part again. Let's say I want to add more scenes. You can see I've been playing around this. So let's say I want to add this scene as well. You know, you are telling a story. I'll click on add scene again. So to add it to that scene that you are building. Now in a situation where you want to rearrange, click on arrange, then move it. I hope I've answered the question of it cannot generate more than 8 seconds. This is it here. Now another thing is this. You can decide to extend a particular clip. Now here is the thing. The one time I tried this, it was not successful for me. And I can remember I tried it with 100 credits. So I personally did not want to gamble with this again, right? But then if you want to, just try it out. So if you eventually try it out and you have some tips to share, please drop in the comment section. If you also have any tips to share, please put in the comment section, right? Put in the comment section. I always read all of the comments, and other people can also read. If there are valuable comments, I'll pin them at the top of the YouTube video. And once you are good with everything, click on download, and that is it. You can as well prompt again and keep building your scene, keep building your film till you have something perfect. There is also frame to video. Another thing is I've not tried it yet. So you can add a start frame and the end frame. You can as well generate the image directly or upload your own image. I'll probably explore this, but like I said, this model is kind of expensive. So the little credits I have, I'm using to work on actual projects. But I would love to get feedback in case you have tried any other thing, any tips, put it in the comment section. We are all learning as a community. Okay, so I think this is already lengthy. So, but then this is it. If you have questions, put it in the comment section. And also, in case you are using this prompt generator and you have feedback for me, right? So just click on this and click on review GPT. Well, you can review it. Give me 5-star, 2-star, whatever star, depending on your experience. And also, if you have feedback, maybe you want me to include a particular feature, make some adjustment and all of that, just send it here. I'll receive the feedback in my email. Yeah, so that's all for now. All of this link, like I said, I will put it in the description. If you love this video, please like, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, hit the subscribe button, and also turn on the bell notification. Okay, so that will be all for now, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.